Good evening. I forgot my foot cam, so I thought I'd get a bit of ground in first. I'm in a different county, I'm in Leicestershire. With Brian over there somewhere. Tracey up there with the mini plane. And Lee right over there somewhere. So yeah, we're just going for a little fly. But yeah, no foot cam, sorry. Sort of got ready in a rush. It happens. Let's go flying. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, it's still it's a little bit strong up here. Oh, I forgot to say, just over there is Bruntingthorpe airfield. I hope we'll be able to go and have a look at that on the way back. So I'm going to get a bunch more height. These guys like to fly higher up than me. When in Rome. So I'll just do a quick air check. Always good to go back and look at your landing zone from the air. So if I spot the airfield, which I can pretty much always do. Oh, Tracey's wake and a smell of two-stroke. Then this village, this little road leads to the field down there with the 4 cars in. Okay. Let's get on target. Have to let some trims out. It's not the most stable, it's not butter up here, but it's not bad by any means. I've been in worse. I've got my phone, I've got PPGPS on my phone in my pocket. So I'm not looking at that, I'm just sticking with these guys. Try not to lose them. But I've got nav if I need it. So we're planning to take in a few sites, I think, on this flight. We're going to go to something called Foxton locks, which is a nice little set of locks on a canal. Yeah, a little bit rocky now and again. Moderately fresh. So it's Lee I'm following mostly, which is the orange wing ahead of me. If you do watch this, Lee, I know you watch all my stuff. Thanks for the invite, mate. It really is appreciated. I wouldn't have gone flying tonight. I wouldn't have been bothered. The missus would have got in from work. I would have had kids all day. Well, one of the kids all day. I'd have just vegged out in front of the telly for a bit. So you've got me out of the house, Johnso. Loving it. Oh, once again, I've got nothing particular to talk about. I normally like to try and pair up a flight with a subject to yap about, but I haven't got one. And you know, you don't want to get political if there's no need, and there's no need. But put it this way, I can only take Facebook for about 25 minutes at the moment, a day. I'm just hoping that this pandemic lark calms down and we're allowed to go camping again. Just everyone, I think, is hanging out for that PMC summer meet down in Cornwall. I think it's like a 5 or 6 hour drive for me, and I'm by no means in the north of the country, so I think some people are going to have to leave early to get down there. But if that comes off, that'll be awesome. So if you don't know about these fly-ins, find out about them. Jesus, what are you doing? Go to paramotorclub.org and check out the calendar there. If you join the Paramotor Club, I think it's about 30 quid for a year. That gets you free entry to 3 fly-ins a year, and they're good fly-ins, good crowd. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They're, for me, who I don't fly on my own a lot, paramotoring is as much about the social side for me as it is the flying side, really, if I'm honest. The people I've met, the friends I've made through paramotoring, and the crowd that you get at a PMC fly-in are friends you've met through paramotoring. Just all good people. Good atmosphere, love it. Brian is miles away, you can't see him I don't think, but he's up there somewhere. I think Tracey's behind me. We're just cruising, everything's going fine so far, touch wood. Engine sounds lovely. It looks like she's going really fast, but I think it was me going fast. Downwind. Right, wind is coming from I think over that hill there, so let's not get too low. Car's at a roller, which I can feel here. Yeah, quite strong actually. Let's get up a bit. This sorry excuse for a moustache touching my mic is getting on my nerves. I think we're in the area of the locks, maybe. I can see some down there. See plenty of canal boats. Yeah, that's the chain of locks. Do a little spin for the people on the ground. Oh, a pub and a restaurant. If you're into locks, this is quite interesting. If you're not, it's not. So the canal flows downhill, obviously, and boats can use these locks to go that way on the canal. Where Brian has gone, I do not know. Socially distant picnic down there. Loving your work, guys, loving your work. Now there is another paramotor over there beyond Lee. If that's Brian, I have not got a clue in hell how he got there. I've not seen him for about half an hour. I've got a little plane in the sky over there as well. Jamie, is that you? Probably. Give us a waggle. Right, I sort of recognise this. This is Clive's neck of the woods. Oh yeah, there's a field full of them down there. I don't know that field, I've never been to that one. So if you can see, I'll try and point towards it with the GoPro. So somewhere there. I don't think we're planning a land out, but I do like a land out. Let's quiet this engine down. Over the village, local to the field. A nice 4-stroke purr. Oh, there's a good bunch down there, look at that lot. Yeah, I can see a sock down there, I'm dead into wind. Well, obviously, because that's the way they're all set up down there, but there goes one. Go on, boy! Beautiful. I see you. Getting a bit cold if I'm honest. We're tanking along now. Oh yes. Oh, I wish I bought a flight deck so I could see my phone. Forgot that as well. Right, trim in for a second. Get everyone back together. 42 miles an hour, trims in. We'll let it trims out and see what we can do. Trims out. Go on, I saw 50 a second ago. But there's no need for all those RPMs when you're doing 40 miles an hour. Let's go and see some Jonso, get some in-air footage. Right, I want to get back, I want to have a quick look at Bruntingthorpe, perhaps go round the airfield. So there's a village just down there ahead of me, and that road leading out of the village, I'm pointing, you can't see what I'm pointing at. This road leading out of this village goes through another couple, and I can see Bruntingthorpe over there on the horizon. Oh, don't drop the phone, crikey. I'd have to land and pick it up. Trim out. I put 7 litres in, I'm not going to be struggling for fuel, I don't think. Saying that, I've had quite a bit of trims out flying, so if you're new here, flying with your trims out makes you faster, but you need a bit more throttle in order to stay level, so you use a bit more fuel trimmed out. I can see the landing field from here, so it should be easy to find. I'm going to put a ring round it. So if I break off, go around the airfield, break off before I get to the cars, cross those trees, and that should bring me into the field in the right direction. There's some wires there, there's some houses and farms not to fly over. Same deal when you arrive at someone else's field, the first conversation is, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Do not piss off the people around here and lose me this field. Well, not the nicest of sunsets, but no complaints. Been up for 1 hour, although I have done a lot of trims out, so I wonder how much more fuel trims out uses. If I was bothered, I'd work all that stuff out, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I don't know what the score is with this airfield and these planes set here. There's some old, I assume they're ex-RAF, like Nimrods or Tri-Stars or something like that. I'm not too clued up on stuff that hasn't got guns on it. I'm not overly clued up on stuff that has got guns on it, to tell the truth. But I've been over here once before, many moons ago, when we flew from one of Clive's fields over that way. And this is a good opportunity for another look. Less excitable. There's some big buggers down there. And down the far end there's one of those guppy planes that they used to... Oh, I can't remember what they used it for. I think it was to transport aeroplane parts. With this sort of European airline that had not bases, but had manufacturing plants in like the UK and a couple of other countries, maybe France, I think, and somewhere else. And I think they used these guppy planes, which we'll see in a minute, to transport bits of other planes. A couple of fighters down there. Is that a Jaguar and a Hawker Hunter? I don't know. Probably get laughed at for those. No, I don't think I'm too far off. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lightning down there. You can see it. Where's this camera pointing? The lightning is something else. Let's get away from these buildings. That's a lot of cars. A lot. Yeah, I'm not going to try and do aircraft recognition on these because I've got too many friends who watch who do know what they're talking about, and I'd get laughed out the room. Canberra, Is that a Canberra? Oh, I'm doing it already. The big brown one, I know it, but I can't think of it. That old 4-engine thing down there. Some big boys. And these, I think, are TriStars. Oh, there is a Nimrod down there. I take it back. I wonder what they're doing there. I guess when they're used up, they just need to be broken up and scrapped, but it just seems a shame to scrap an aeroplane, you know? Look at that, it's a proper aeroplane. Doesn't look very big from up here. I have to face away from it to go in a straight line. Airbus Skylink. Oh, a bit rocky. Look at it. The beluga whale of aeroplanes. And a bit of fuselage in the trees. Right. I thought I was on my own, but they've all come over. Yeah, rocky here. Airbus Skylink. What a thing. I wouldn't go down there, Lee. That's going to be rotary as hell. I'm just looking for the cars now. I think I see them. I can see it. I think that's Tracey over there circling down. Okay. It's that field dead ahead next to the wiggly road with all the sheep in it. I want to come in over this bottom left corner. Can't see the sock from here. Should be a reasonably... yeah, Tracey, I think she took about 2 steps then. There's some wires running along this edge of the field and down the road. Everything looks good. A little bit rocky. What do we do when it's rocky? Turn the bloody engine off and deal with it. Oh, it is a bit rocky. Cold feet, come on feet, warm up. Ugh. Okay, take it back to the car, take it back to the car. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that'll do. Well, that was f***ing awesome. Beep. Awesome flight, that was. Enjoyed that. Lee, Brian, Trace. Thanks for the invite. Bloody good.